Ski Studios in the house. What's cracking, people? It's Sunday. God bless you all. I'm doing all right today, right? Listen to this one, right? Yo, back in the day, all right, when I was like making, the craziest decisions that people wouldn't, I don't know, out of my opinion, most people wouldn't do, all right? And in my things of addiction, all right, I have done stick-ups on dealers, dude, right? And sometimes I might have only got, maybe $300-400 worth of stuff, all right? And I'm risking my life, all right? I'm risking my life. I'm risking going to the can. I'm risking maybe I have to do something where this person ain't there no more, all right? Because anybody that does anything like that, all right, they know the risks. Unless you're just completely gone, you know what I mean? And I just know that if it's them or me, it's not me. You know what I mean? And I'm going to make a terrible decision because I made the whole decision that led to that, to end them. If it comes to that, sometimes the people got really hurt, and I'll admit it was a rush. I got a good rush out of it. I almost think the rush of the actual stick up made me feel better than the actual, money or substances I got. And I'll tell you this, right, today, all right, today and a little yesterday, all right, I did a couple hours yesterday, and today I might have worked 5 hours, all right. This is not bragging. This is to show you, that if you change, stuff can come, all right. I got a little side job, all right, and maybe you guys already know this, but it's just not, how I say it's what I'm doing in my life. I did a landscaping job, which, I didn't even want to do landscaping, all right. I told the guy, I seen this yard, it's crazy, right? This is how I feel like God works, all right? And I do talk about God too, But I was outside and I'm chilling and I see this yard and it's like, the yard is overgrown like a mother effer, right? And I'm like, man, I do this job, I don't know. It's not a big yard, but it is really overgrown and it got weeds that got the bottoms of them almost the size of small trees, like 3 inches. So anyways, right, I'm like, man, if I did this job, I could charge them like $700 and bang it out in a day, all right? And later on in that day, it ends up getting offered to me, all right? It got offered to me to do. And I told the guy, I'll do it for $700, right? And then the guy's like, oh, no, $500. I'm like, all right, I ain't doing it. Because I know it's going to be back-breaking work, and I didn't even want to do landscape. But for $700, I'll do it. And a couple weeks go by, ends up hitting me back. He's going to do it because I think he found out that, if you got a real landscaping crew there, they're going to probably charge a G, $1,500 maybe. Because it's not the work. It was the dumping of the stuff. Because, I have a pickup truck. I just dumped it off right now. And it's like to think, back in the day, I'm risking jail time. I'm risking maybe ending somebody, maybe somebody ending me. Like I feel like I was always super prepared for what I did, that they wouldn't have a chance, because you got to hit them with that surprise. You act all, I don't know. I'm just speaking how I feel, because I feel blessed today. Because I'll tell you, I've been thinking about it lately, man. Like, dude, I always say this, I wasn't the toughest dude, but I'll do some crazy stuff, and, I've been involved with store stick-ups. I've been, some things I didn't even get caught for, and, I really didn't get caught for nothing when I think about it, and I used to be like, oh man, like, God was looking out for me. I don't know if that was God, because I did some brutal stuff, like, I don't know. I just can't believe, like, the change in my life. Like, sometimes it almost brings tears to my eyes because I'm telling you how grateful I am. It's Sunday. God bless you. You know what I mean? We're alive. If you're alive, you got a chance. I know this ain't no big money. Maybe some of you guys make more than that. But I'll tell you, for me, that's almost like a week's worth of work you know what I mean, of my regular job. After taxes, that's about, you know what I mean, I make a little bit more than that, but, you know, for one day's worth of work, because I banged out 2 yesterday, you know, I did maybe three hard hours. You know, some of this is dumping and, you know, dumping the crap, because the crap, it filled my pickup truck up. I'll tell you, I was prepared for them stick-ups, but I wasn't 100% prepared for this, because I didn't cover the back of my truck. Something could have blew out. It didn't. Thank God it didn't, you know? And now Thursday, I get a chance to drive after 6 o'clock, because it's like Cinderella, dude. 6 o'clock comes, I'm not allowed on the road. And I'll tell you, it's crazy, because back in the day, people might have left their keys in the car and I might have took it, you know. And today I have my own car, my own truck, and, you know, I do recovery stuff. And when it's time for recovery meeting, you know, I take an Uber. And it's crazy, because I got a truck in the driveway and I don't drive it. It's a little bit, you know, I have changed. It's completely, like, and sometimes I feel like I'm faking it. Like I'm faking the funk. Like, is this really me? You know? I don't, you know, I have little flare-ups in traffic sometimes. Like somebody said, I don't know if it was Theo Vaughn or something. But, like this lady the other day, right? I'm pulling into the thing. I got my recovery thing, so I got to get going. And I get home from work about 5:15. I got to shower, eat, and be to the place, because I actually open it up, because crazy Honda gave me the I'm like, dude, these mother effers don't know who I am. But they do a little bit, because I'm me. I'm me in there, you know. I talk a little, I talk just like, I talk actually worse than I talk on here now, because I'm afraid of the curse, and I don't know what, you know, I don't want to get no strikes. This is like a friggin', if you go back to my old videos, you know, I took some of them down at the beginning because I was just talking too reckless. You know, sometimes I name people and stuff, but I don't need no issues. Somebody sees my video and next thing you know, someone blindsides me with a bottle. You know, because sometimes I talk a little bit of crap, but I try not to do that these days, you know. It's just crazy, because, like, I do think about, you know, that first stick-up I did, man. I was scared as hell. I ain't gonna lie, I was scared. It was wintertime. I had a little something with 2 barrels on it, right? And it only had one projectile that could come out of it, because that's all I had. And it was like a 23 or a 25, something. It looked like a little ass thing, like you could fit it in your shoe. And it's like, you think, like, yo, if this thing goes off, like, could it even take out a squirrel? But, you know, I walked up, it was snowing out, dude. It was snowing, and the guy pulls up, and he got 2 people in the car. And I'm going for, like, you know, an 8 of the white, a couple of G's of the brown, and that's what I was risking my stuff for, man. Just that. Like, what is that really even worth? Back then, it was worth a little more, because it wasn't China stuff. You know, it was like 80 a G for the brown. And but still, think about it. You know what I mean? Like, the ball might have been worth 120. You know, the G, you know what I mean, $200. And so anyways, right, I'm walking up, the guy rolls up, he got 2 people in a whip. I'm like, I don't know if I can do it. And I kept walking. I had, like, my hat on, like, I had mask on, I had gloves on, so you couldn't barely see me. But the dude knew me, because he dealt me a lot of times. They left me waiting one too many times. So anyways, right, I walk by, and I'm like, oh, I can't do it, right? And the guy calls on the phone. He's like, dude, that's me, get in the car. My friend, get in the car. I'm like, man, that's a sign. I'm doing it. I turn back around. I get in. I'm like, man, my anxiety level's going through the roof. You know what I mean? It's my first one by myself. I've done them, but not by myself. And I'm like, he's like, hey, my friend, money complete. I'm like, yo, give me the stuff. He's like, what? I said, give me the effing stuff. Give me it now. I'm dropping you, right? And the dude just throws it back so quick. And the other guy, you know, with the white, he's like, he got the white. He said that beforehand. And I just put it right to him. I'm like, yo, give me the effing white now. I'm taking you out. And I was thinking of, like, popping one on the floor, but that's all I had. And it's like, dude, like, is this guy muscle or something? Like, that could take me out. He ends up throwing it back. It's like on the ground. I'm like trying to get it while still keeping my thing on him, because it's like, dude, I don't know if I'm gonna, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if they got something. And I got it, and I walked out. The dude's like yelling when I get out of the whip. I'm like, F you, right? They're texting me, oh, I'm gonna get you. I'm like, yeah, I'm right here. You know what I mean? Because now I'm feeling bad because I did it. Like, I ain't gonna lie, the rush from that was probably stronger than a rush of like a blast of white. And it just gave me this feeling like, I liked it. I ain't gonna lie, I liked it. And I don't know, maybe it was like the fact of like controlling somebody else like that had so much control over me, you know, making me wait in the cold forever. You know what I mean? Like that type of stuff like angered me. It angered me to no belief, dude. You know what I mean? Like what these people would do. You know, oh, they got a nice whip because I bought it. You got the nice rims because I got it. Oh yeah, I'll be there in 5 minutes. And you're out there in the cold for friggin' an hour. Oh, go to this address. You go there. You're waiting forever. Then they tell you it's another address. And I'm not driving. I'm on foot. Now I got to hustle all the way to the other side of Lawrence. You know what I mean? Like, F you. Like, honestly, like, F you. You know? Like, I'm so grateful, man, that I don't have to do that no more. I'm a different person, man. Like, bro, that brings tears to my eyes because I can't believe it, man. God saved me. God straight up saved me. I'm still me. You know what I mean? I'm still me. And if, like, I can change and you're, like, out there and you're, like, living a different way, like, I guarantee you, man, that you can change because, bro, I was kind of, like, I was crazy, man. Like, I was, like, I had 1 foot in the grave, man. 1 foot in the grave. Like, straight up, dude. You know? The amount of ODs. Dude, I'm not bragging about this, man. I have literally done so many stick-ups that I don't even know how many I did. And I worry sometimes that somebody is going to find me from one of them. You know? Because I dealt with some of these people for a year. You know what I mean? Because I had multiple people I dealt with. You know, if one guy wasn't answering, I called somebody else. And, you know, and then one time, that's why I didn't care if I took them, because it's like, oh, I got 10 more, you know? You walk through the streets of Lawrence, you're going to get somebody that gives you a bag with a number in it that you don't even know who it is. And then you're going to take that stuff and you're going to do it. And you don't even know what you're putting into your body. I don't put none of that in my body no more. I try to eat really good. I really do try to eat really good, man, because I don't want to be overweight. I've been slacking on the working out a little bit. I'm trying to start my company. It's taking me effing forever. But every week I'm getting a little bit more closer. This week I got my thing to make me drive longer at the registry hearing. You know, I haven't got one ticket. I haven't, you know, I try to drive the best I can, you know, and I do what I can to live right. Like, honestly, I really do, man. And like I go to church and my friend, it don't matter because, you know, my friend Riz, man, or Ray, if anybody's from Havel, Ray Davenport, he's one of the pastors. He's one of the co-pastors there. He's gotten some straight up people that were in the streets, kid, and they're all going to church now. Like, people I know from Havel. And it's like, God is good. God is good, man. Like, that's God right there. Because I'm telling you right now, the people that are there, they might have done a couple stick-ups themselves, man. I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm not going to say they did. But I'll tell you, I know they wouldn't be scared to do one. I know they were all friggin' tough. I know they've all been to jail, and I think most of them have been to prison. You know, I'm like one of the only ones that hasn't been to prison. You know, and they weren't addicted like I was, you know. They partied, but they weren't like me, you know. They were at their own level. If I ever get an interview, start doing interviews, Ray's going to be my first one. Because he's one of the ones that led me to God, man. And he'll tell you about the streets, because he was there. First crack house, you know what I mean? That I was like kind of running a little bit. You know, he was running it too. He was more the muscle. He was more, you know what I mean? I'll admit, like in some circles, I wasn't alpha, but he was more of an alpha dude than me. You know what I mean? He was tough. He was one of the toughest kids I hung out with. And now, like look at him. He's got a family. He's got a wife. He's got a house. It's like, bro, God can save you, man. And if anybody's out there and like you know me and you're struggling, like, you can hit me up and I will do my best to help you. I promise. You know? it is what it is. I'm trying to be grateful. It's a Sunday. I'm going to do my best to put it out today because I keep on making videos and they're not putting them out. I got like 3 in the bank. I got to like make sure that they're straight. I hope you're all good. I hope you all have a great day. I wasn't even supposed to work today because it's the Lord's Day, but I did some of it yesterday and I can't leave the yard like that. So just, I had to pick it all up and everything, more work today. But God bless you all. I hope you like, subscribe, comment, support your man. Because if you need me, I will be there to support you. Hopefully the videos help. And if you know me personally, hit me up. I'll do my best. All right? God bless you all. Peace out.